So you're the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. So let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Here we get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Kennedy. And there is the potential for a feel-good story here, Clark. No doubt this young man didn't get selected in the draft, but has fought his way onto a team nonetheless.
And Kevin, no telling how far this journey will go, but you have to applaud him for at least making his way into an NBA game, even when things didn't look so good for him.
On the floor for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Allison runs the point. Rostowski's at the 2, and it's Kennedy in at the 3 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins, drilled from 11 feet out. Cousins has got his second bucket of the night.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
The Kings, one of the youngest teams in the league. They're trying to build through the draft, but with mixed results over the last couple of seasons. Marcus Cousins, the only player who's truly distinguished himself as a significant building block.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Collison the pass to Kennedy. Landry with the screen. The shot's good from Kennedy. Kennedy makes the bucket. An important momentous occasion for this young guy, getting his first points in an NBA uniform. Passes to Ace. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Kennedy. Anthony's shot is off. Kings leading now by 4. Now let's find out what head coach Derek Fisher had to say to DB. Doris?
He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
And thank you, Doris. Anthony, the pass to Galloway. They set the screen. Kicks it to Hardaway. Fires the 3. And he gets the bucket. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
It looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Landry in the posts. AC on him. Nice fadeaway to get over the top. Landry's got his first points of the game. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Anthony. Looks for Bargnani. Gets it to him. Back to Anthony. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Galloway. Dishes to Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway has got 5.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Carmelo Anthony. This is the kind of play they love to see from him. He's controlling things out there. First in scoring, and he's just been so consistent from the foul line, ranking in the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And, Steve, we really can't gloss over his ranking as the top scorer in the NBA. I mean, he's the one guy you don't want to see coming out of the opposing locker room.
The shot's good from Kennedy. Kennedy is wasting no time making his mark. For New York, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. It's Anthony with the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Here's Kennedy. So both teams changing it up here. Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. A look at Chicago. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Knicks. They're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
You know, right now for the Knicks, they've not achieved any of even the most modest goals they've set for themselves so far.
Well, it's been a tough year, Clark, no question. There was a lot of talk from them before the season about proving the doubters wrong. But at this point, the doubters look right.
Calderon dishes to Anthony. From 12 feet out. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Inside. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. And it's 8 points for Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony, one of the league's elite scorers, no doubt.
No question about it, Kevin. I mean, really versatile as a threat. He can back you down because he's strong. He's a lot stronger than people realize. He can bump and grind with the best of them, and he can face you up. He's got the quick release. He can pull up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot. He can post. He can get to the offensive glass. I think he's become a much more consistent threat from long range as well, so that's why he's got a career scoring average of around 25 a game.
Kings leading now by 3. Here's prime time. He's got 6. Collison kicks to Stauskas. And the pass to Kennedy. 6 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Kings lead.
Well, you look at Carmelo Anthony, his quick release. Defenders have to play him close, but then he has the quickness and the strength, along with the ball handling, to get by his man and get right to the rim. No question, he's really difficult to cover.
That's good.
It just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Collison, the pass to Kennedy. Cousins with a screen on Anthony. The dish to Hollins. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Hollins has got his first 2 points.
And the question for Carmelo Anthony is a hard one to answer. When will he win that first title? He might not. There's no guarantees that just because you're a great player that you're going to win an NBA title. He was the 3rd pick in 2003. He is the only player among those top 5 picks yet to win a ring. I'm sure it's a motivating factor, but it takes more than motivation to win one of those rings.
Lewis Amundsen is checked in for Quincy Ace. And then for Sacramento, Jason Thompson is checked in for Cousins. And Miller subbed in for Stauskas.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. The first thing he said to his players was that the transition game will be the single most important factor today. He wants them to push the tempo at every opportunity. He focused next on what he feels will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens and the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
And it's Miller penetrating. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Kings lead by 8.
You know, they've really built the lead on their inside game and their ability to convert second chance opportunities, Kevin.
Here's the screen. Larkin dishes to Carmelo. And the layup's good off the glass. Anthony's got 14.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Here's Kennedy. Amundsen grabs the board.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Larkin kicks to Calderon. 4 seconds left. And Anthony lays it in. And now it's just a 4-point Kings lead.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Kennedy will take a breather. He's been really making the most of his opportunities. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Knicks lead.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away.
The third quarter now. So it's Sacramento picking up the win.